Righty, let's see here. Check one, check two. Write me a check, cash the check, put the check into the mail, and cash it immediately. And welcome to another episode of the Freakadeakian one and only, the major, the minor, the best and the worst, the greatest and the least. It's the Foxhound Show, baby. We're back in it. Let's go ahead and take a little peek here. Don't mind the fact that there's no audio. It will be as soon as we get into this bad boy. If I can click the right thing. If I don't, oh no, I'm breaking everything. I'm breaking. Stop in the name of the law, criminal scum. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and grab a new game, a new classic. Let's get to it. Now, what did we do last time? Well, for one, off screen, I believe, or did I do it on screen? I can't remember. I got the Shadow Lugia avatar, so you'll know 1,000% we're rocking that. There ain't no freaking way I'm getting that one and not rocking it. So I'm thinking, also we unlocked ranked mode. I believe that was also an off-screen thing. So we can challenge for ELO now, but I'm not quite confident that I'm good enough for that yet. As a matter of fact, I know that I am not. But here's the thing. I'm going in anyway, so we're going to find out. So I will probably try to do at least one ranked game today. But, yeah, so I learned a lot. Last night, I ran a really successful Zekrom. Was it Zekrom? Yeah, that's the Thunder Dragon. I ran a Zekrom-based AD, massive, just electric steel artificial run. And honestly, it was pretty heat. Made it all the way up to second place again. Lost to a Carnivine build, which does appear to be one of like the two big meta builds. You kind of got to stomp that thing out early. And if you let it go too long, you've basically just lost. So I think I might go for Steel Artificial again, unless somebody else takes it. They do. You got Toxic Ground. Illumination is an option, right? Illumination Dark is real interesting, actually. Illumination Dark, huh? I do kind of like the idea of running an Illumination Dark build. We got good rear line with Meowscarada and Litwick. That would kind of make up the back line here. And then what's the front line? Like Tyranitar, if we can get it? I don't like running Tyranitar. It's too meta. But maybe there's another dark type that we can use to headline. Like, what's in the dark type group that could headline? Not Nuzleaf. Maybe Incineroar? Maybe. Or we could do maybe get Bishop. If we could get King Gambit, that might also be good. Ain't nothing here that we particularly care about. So we'll just add our other Sprigatito to the mix and hope that Sprigatito and Litwick will be enough. Yeah, okay, dude, I gotcha. Is he not gonna go away? Hello? Okay, well, what's my items here? Just a seed plus Fin, which only gives us Sticky Barb. Sticky Barb access is not great. We will take the Magnet. Magnet is key. Magnet is king. Especially if we're going to be rocking something like Chandelure is our AD. Well, actually, it's a cast-based damager, but it can do both if we get it a little upgrade. Yeah. I'm liking the idea behind going hybrid Illumination Dark. I do like that idea a lot. Duskull early for some synergy? Maybe. Don't know how well it does in the big scheme of things. We do want that Twisted Spoon, if we can grab it. We're not gonna get it. But you know what? Another Magneto or Charcoal works. We can use the Charcoal for crit stuff, right? Or Punching Glove for AD, and we got Red Orb off of that. Punching Glove or Protective Pads. Protective Pads is really good on a jump in, right? So we're not mad to see it. We're not upset about it. We do have an Evoed Mon right off the bat. probably not gonna win our first encounter here, but I'm honestly not too mad about it if we don't. We don't have our items set up yet. Is this just never gonna go away? Is this just never gonna go away? You know what? I'm gonna hit the old refresh button and see if that doesn't get us right back into the game. Maybe without the stupid tooltip coming in and bashing me across the dome piece. It did work. Okay, I thought we'd lost music permanently for a minute there. Okay, they had Chestnut and Gossifleur. Just a lot of arrogant damage off of that thing. And there we are. Busted up immediately. Sinisty, though. Or Mime Jr. Sinisty does, and it gets us another magnet. We'll be set on magnets for the whole freaking game. Oh, Duskalopop is up and going, and then we have the ability to add Sinisty to the mix. Get us some ghost synergy going. I can totally live with that. I can totally live with some early game ghost. Yeah, the enemy with the highest defense and special defense loses 5 of it and flinches. Yeah, that's a good curse. That's a good hacking curse. At least early on, they should be fairly decent. Would love to get Dark up as well, but we'll see what happens. This is a fairy team. Early game Sylveon is so dangerous. Pikachu too is also a mon that can be a little bit scary. I don't think we're getting through these guys. Meowscarada doesn't quite get off the cast, and I don't think we have a chance against Sylveon. Nope. Not gonna happen. We will get another level for Duskalopop there, and then maybe I reroll once to see if there's something worth locking in. Larvitar early would be amazing. We'll add that in right a freaking way. Right a freaking way. We take those every time. First time, last time, every time. Right now we're struggling a little bit in the HP department, but you know. Also, a magnet could be a Thunderstone if we wanted to switch synergies, but I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Yeah, X-ray vision don't really help us at all. Don't really do nothing for us. What we really need is to get an upgrade on somebody immediately, and I believe that's probably going to be Lampant that's going to want that more than anybody else. But Dusclops is frontlining fairly decently, and there we go. Dealt with. Give me all that coinage. I will grab young larval friend here, and then we will pop that just to make sure that at the end of the next fight we've actually got something to work with. Yeah, I like that idea. And then this just Gracidia Flower could be Muscle Band, could also be very interesting. Muscle Band, Protective Pad. We need more scales, don't we? If we're gonna go Muscle Band and Protection Pad, right? Or was it not this that does Protective Pad? Was it this? It is this that does Protective Pad. Ooh, Protective Pad, Goggles, and Muscle Band, I think makes T-Tar really dangerous, right? Maybe we'll go ahead and make some of that. Protective Pad, and then Muscle Band. Or I could go... Is there any poison teams here? Not looking like it early, because if there's no real status teams, then I might. You got Artificial, and you are Grass. Honestly, there isn't really much other than Infatuation right now. I might risk it for the biscuit and just go hard, you know? I didn't see any ice teams. Crabballer probably doesn't help anybody, so I will take it just to get a pair of black glasses and then sell it immediately. And we'll let that cash build up, and that gets us up to 30 cash, which is very, very nice. I might want everything that we've got on the board right now to kind of stay. It's not bad, at least for a while, so I'm hesitant to throw items on something before it's time, right? Oh, I gotta replace that extra Sinisty with your boy, Tyrant, and get him on board. And that'll get us Dark immediately. Alright, Sinisty, we're swapping you out. We're gonna go Protective Pad, We'll go muscle band, and then we want safety goggles, right? What gets us the gogs? Ain't nothing here that gives us the gogs, right? No, this will. We just need another heart scale, and then we'll get them goggles. And this thing is going to be a freaking mess of nature to try to deal with. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. We could always pivot to a central ghost build if we gotta, but I don't think we will. I don't think we'll have to. We got T-Tar going off the bat, big shield. Ghosts are cursing them down. Yo, ghosts just be out here cursing, saying all sorts of curse words. Like this, that, and the other. Alright, portal time, portal time. Dark Fairy. We would prefer to go for the T-Tar, right? So dark is a kind of a necessary thing here. Oh, we will take the Ditto, though. Hey, it's a good get right off the bat. 45 on the clock. Do we just let it ride for a little while? Who do we got? Minior, Screamtail, Lunatone is excellent rear line support. That is incredible rear line support. And in fact, we can remove Sinisty right off the bat in order to just boost that dark alignment up a little bit more. And I think from here, we just let it ride and build up our cash stores a little bit. We want this to be in the rear line, Duskull to be up, and then this kind of like this. Honestly, Meowscarada is one of our least cared about units right now. So we know we want this plus scale. What else can we make something for a lead? Meowscarada. Or do we Shell Bell? Do we Shell Bell? Fall damage inflicted. It is muscle band. This could make Tyranitar immortal, right? That could make Tyranitar give us a lot of time. Because Tyranitar isn't actually our carry. It's probably going to be Lampent, right? Lunatone will help keep everything alive. But I think our carry is actually... What happened? Did that not give us what we wanted? Oh no, we got Black Ograte as a result. Rock. That's what happened. We don't have any more of that. We could go for this to get the upgrade though instead. Do we just go for the upgrade? Shell Bell on the T-Tar and then upgrade on this in order for it to cast faster? Dude, I don't know what we're cooking, but I kind of am enjoying the flavors in the air, right? Okay, we will lock in for another T-Tar. We will not buy it yet, unless, actually we can. We totally can. Oh, Dieno? That's a good Darkmon. That is a good Darkmon. Can I sell anything to grab that, though? Not really. Unless I just... Well, that didn't help me, though. But it would get that thing on lock already, right? And would boost the ghost energy. But do we need any more ghost energy is the question, right? Do we need any more ghost energy? And I feel like the answer to that is probably not. Let's go ahead and there's no scales available. So I guess I'll just grab another Magneto and attempt to grab that before anybody else does. Maybe get another upgrade on the board. We will take Dino, and then we will pump some EXP onto the board. I think that makes sense. Man, would love to have a little better... I mean, Dark Synergy getting Dino on the board is not terrible. Wishing though there were some other options, but Black Ograte does what? Counts 3 towards Knight. On the Knight, the team gains crit chance and takes 10% less crit damage. That's actually quite good. That would be a crit item. I'm not so invested in that right now. Not so invested in that. We'll see what Larvitar can do. If we could get it even up to Pupitar, it'd be doing a lot. Look at how much time it just buys this team. Problem is, we just don't have the the DPS now to capitalize on all the time that T-Tar's given us. Although Dusclop's given Lampant a lot of time to do its thing is nice. Yo, Sharpedo, I've never run that before. Do we care? Do we care about a shark though? It's a rare unit. You're also rare. Could be well done. Could be well done to have these guys. You know, I think... Which one do we want? Teleport to the largest group of enemy Pokemon, inflict the user with silence. That's pretty good. What does this do? Teleport to the target and heal the user for 30% of all damage dealt. And cause the target to flinch for 5 seconds. Oh, silence versus flinch, huh? Drain the opposing team, huh? Dino is good. I'm gonna go Carvana. Yeah, we're gonna focus down Carvana, I think. I think I like the idea of Sharpedo a little bit better here. Plus, it's less investment in trying to level that bad boy up, right? And then let's go ahead and we can afford to bolster our line a little bit because we do have mons for everything. Now, the question is, do we go with any more Sinus T, huh? And I'm thinking that the answer to that is no. The time for tea has passed. We've spilt all the tea that we need to spill. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way we go. And then, do we roll it all, or do we just hold on for the next round? I think we hold on. Hey, Dolos the Truth, how you doing? It is Dolos, right? D-O-L-O-S. How you doing out there? Let's see, Mystic Water has some synergies that could be good. Although I don't think it does. Blue Orb. Blue Orb on Lampent, sapping the energy out of them. With the range extender, that could be decent. It's not gonna AD, but it might stop ability cast, and there are some teams here which will rely on it a lot. That's an idea. That is a utility-based idea. It isn't hyper-aggression. It's not gonna win us the game, but we've got a lot of different... Yo, T-Tar on board. Is there anything that we can get rid of to put this thing on the map immediately? Almost forgot to add our boy Carvana in, but luckily it's in the first slot, so it just gets added in immediately. Like a boss there. Like it, like it, like it. Okay, we need even more casts. Yeah, with the upgrade, Lampant is doing so much work to stop the enemy team early. Lampant's absolutely carrying for us here. And we do get young T-Tar on the map. We got Lunatone here with a big support. Yeah, and that casting into this, casting into T-Tar. Why is Ditto in there? I was wondering where my freaking Ditto went. We need something else to frontline here, right? Another level for Carvana's good. We need the other Mon, right? So we could just temporarily throw Dino in there and see what happens. Yeah, why didn't nobody tell me I had the freaking, had the Ditto frontlining? Oh my gosh. I was wondering where that freaking jabroni went. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't win this one. He did target our backline immediately, but we got a run and a half going here. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Ooh, Houndoom's an option. Houndoom is an option. What do we want? We want the scale if we can grab it. Would be great. Come on, let me loose. Let me loose. Don't grab the scale. Thank you. Thank you. Please, nobody go for the scale since I'm like last picking here. Okay, we got our scale. That's what we wanted. Boom. And what's this do? This is the recycle ticket. Recycle a crafted item on the bench or crafted item sold by Pokemon to their base components, and it's a single use. Don't care much about that. The goggles online. Who else is jumping in? Like, this dude and this dude are jumping in, right? We will go ahead and buy that. And then I think we care more about rolling than we do adding another slot. Although we could get to Dark 7 if we focus on the levels. And we're doing okay right now in the standings. I think I'm going to just focus down that level 8. Let's just focus down level 8 and see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Could be kind of tough for us up against this team. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, I don't think we're breaking through their defenses anytime soon. But we got a lot of interest. I'm interested in the interest. Yeah. Rock is rock solid. Dark is doing its thing. Let's see here. We will be a little strapped for cash for just a little bit here. But we do have means to an ends. Do we have... We could get Sharpedo right now, which I will do. That just takes this mon out of the pool for us, which is really quite good. A 2-star jumping in on him, that's not bad. 2-star rare jumping in is probably not bad. Only thing that I would want is maybe some survivability on it, like an additional Shell Bell or something, which I would not mind having on Sharpedo. Give it that the AD or Muscle Band, also an option since it's jumping directly in the violence, right? Kangaskhan goes down and Tita jumps in. We do manage to wipe that team out. And I will take another bonus to the old level gauge. The question is, do I just go full bore into trying to open up another slot? Do I just do that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because we need 10 points, right? I think we level twice and then we search for a good auxiliary Darkmon. That's another level for Dino. I will take it. Definitely will take it. Dino coming in hot, huh? Perfect. This will work, I believe. We do want to get that up to at least Zwellius, because it's 1, 2, 3, right? That's the German counting metric. Yeah. So we do want to get to Zwellius as soon as we possibly can. Lugia's gonna jump here in just a minute. Tatar absolutely wrecking house on its own. Spoon. Do we want Spoon? I think we want Spoon. I think we absolutely want Spoon here. Oh, right, they just give us that one. We will grab that. And we did get our level up. We want to go Dark Path again. There's a Dark Ghost down there, which is not terrible. We'll take the Dark Path. Maybe we'll get something good. Let's find out what region we end up in first. What do we got here? Oh, we got Guzzlord. We got Giratina. Guzzlord synergizes with Dark. Is there anything else that we would want here other than maybe Giratina for Dragon and Ghost? We do have some Dragon synergy, but not enough, and I don't think there's another Dragon that we would add to this team. Yeah, I think we go Guzzlord. We were looking for an additional Dragon to throw on the field, so Guzzlord it is. Guzzlord is too heavy to jump and too gluttonous for others. When holding a Chef's Hat, gains 10 permanent max HP. We want to add another Gourmand to the team if we can help it. We don't really have a synergy for it yet, though, is the only problem. Litten is a fiery dark friend, though, but doesn't give us any of the things that we need. We might have to actually pivot away from Lampent in order to get a Gourmand Pokemon in, because we didn't really get any light synergies, right? We are doing something with Ghost, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Oh, their Titar is... their team is wrecking us, but I think we're gonna get them. Did. Okay. Happiny is great, doesn't synergize with anything that we got. Maybe I go Houndoom, though? For a Dark Fire instead as the carry? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I'll buy it and then we'll see what we roll into, right? That's another level potentially for Dusclops, which would be very nice to get. If we can get one more into Houndour, that would be nice. Yeah, one more in the Houndour would absolutely be very, very nice. Get a tier 2 high rank unit would be very, very good right about now. Okay, they cleaned us up. Yo, they hit the grass team. Is nasty survivability on them. Purloin don't do nothing for us. Reaper Cloth. This is a Soldu right off the bat, right? What else would we want? AV for another jumping in mon. Already taken. King's Rock also not a bad idea. Giving more HP to Sharpedo sounds like an excellent plan. Not gonna get that either. We could go Dust Stone to give somebody Dark Synergy. There ain't really nothing else to do other than go for the Dusk Stone, and then we could go ahead and swap somebody out if we wanted to for a better mon here. Like something, what could we get that synergizes? Nothing that would really break synergies immediately. Okay, we will get Zwellius on board, and we will get another poke on the T-Tar. Let's go ahead and roll a little bit more. Nothing crazy happening. Soldu can go on who? I guess I could put it on Lunatone to make its, well, no, it's not damage. I guess maybe on Lampent. Still not sure I'm keeping Lampent. But Soldu will do better than not having it, that's for sure, since it's attacking so much, right? Give that ability damage some crazy bonuses. Pound Sweep would get us, though, that's an option. That's an option to give it the Dust Stone, right? And then it comes in, and then we swap this for this. We get the Gourmet, right? And we give it... Oh, that doesn't work like I was hoping it would. Never mind. It doesn't give us the Chef's Head immediately. Sure, we'll Soldu into the Lampent for the time being. And we'll just let this ride for just a minute. Let's see here. What can we get? CDAT doesn't mean anything to us. Another level of Zwellius doesn't help us right away. Another level of the Hound would be really quite nice. So we'll go ahead and ditch the berry. We'll add you. And then we'll get you online immediately. Which will give us this, which is just gonna be better than the cat. Yeah, get rid of the cat. Throw this thing in. We've got all the dark synergy that we're gonna need with everybody here. The only thing that I could consider is just rolling on somebody, right? Yeah, Duststone, we just didn't get lucky. But what we will do is we'll put that in there. Probably should have arranged people a little bit better for that. Probably should have arranged them a little bit better for that. We'll go ahead and break that. Guzzlord would have been amazing on a team that cared about it. Razor Claw. Do we care about Razor Claw on anybody? Safety Goggles, Soldu. Are you like Summon Houndour? No items. You're not. You would do special damage, right? Yeah, we'll go Razor Claw and we'll throw that, and also we'll grab you. We'll throw that on the old Houndour, see what happens, right? Let's see if we can't roll down another halfway decent mon. And looking kinda suspicious that we won't here. We will grab Lampent. We could focus down the Duskull. I did see that popping up, right? Man, if we were going rock, ground, Rhyhorn would be so good right about now. But we are not. Struggling a little bit. Let's see here. Trying to decide what it is we're going to prioritize. I guess Dusknoir would be not bad here. At least gives us another outlet for damage, right? Also, Ditto really good. Do we care about another level for that thing? Not yet. I would rather focus down... Oh yeah, we're not running Cat anymore, so that can go ahead and get out of here. I'd rather focus down some of the other stuff that we've been looking at. Guzzlord's doing its thing, but not nearly enough. Yeah, I mean, we got lots of synergies, but wasn't quite enough. We did get 4th place, though. 4th place is not terrible. It's not the best. Not terrible, though. What dark synergy. Yeah, delinquent. I like it. I like it. What exactly would we have wanted in the dark field besides getting T-Tar up and rolling? What would we have wanted out of our legend, right? Ultra, unique legendary. Let's see. Legendaries are all over here. We got Cocos and whatnot. Oh, I'm still on fairies. I'm still on fairies. Reset it, and then we want to... Alright, team planner. We don't want to be on fairy. We want to be on dark. Where's dark? What legendary? Darkrai would have been good. Yveltal would have been good. I think the problem is that our legendary, we just got a legendary that didn't work with us. Yeah, because Guzzlord wanted to go gourmet, and we did not have a gourmet team at all. Guzzlord with a chef's hat is chef's kiss. It's amazing, but we didn't have a gourmet team, and that was the only dark legend that we got. Literally any of the other ones would have been really, really nice, and we did not get that at all. I think that's what sunk us. Yeah, I think with a better legendary that we could have really pumped stats into, that would have been enough. Would have been enough. But alas, alas, nothing we can do about that. I will go ahead and maybe crank up desktop audio just a little bit there. Make sure that we can actually hear something when the music plays. In the meanwhile, yeah, so we can hear people jumping in and out. Let's go ahead and see if I got any good tunes to play in the background. What do we got? Let's see. You know what? This is a song, right? This is a song we can put on in the background. Yeah, this is a song. While we wait. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Get hype. Get absolutely hyped on. Okay. Come on, join up, somebody. I have an urge to beat faces in and take names, and I'm all out of names. Let's go. Okay, now what are we looking at here? Top Gun, Giant, the Naive Mudkip, and Silent Eevee. Interesting. For a while, my name was Silent Turtwig on here. Love me some Turtwig. Do love me some Turtwig. Alright. Yeah. let's go ahead and just get into this. Eugene? I have no idea what that dude was spelling out in the chat. Anyway, we're getting into the lobby. Let's go ahead and get ready to rock and roll. Okay, what are we doing with? What are we rocking here? Who do we have to thank for this delicious feast of bounties? Thank you to Naive Mudkip, Ricardo Megalis, Rotom, Mudkip Gamer, Pointerfinger, Daniel Pixiotto, and Silent Evie. Thank you very much. Who's still loading? Naive of course. He said, do you like Mudkips? Well, here's some Mudkip for you. Then we're going to take an extended amount of time to watch some Mudkip. Ground is cringe. Ground is cringy, brothers. Brothers, ground is cringy. But it also is kind of interesting. We could go for a monster, like Monster Steel. Not gonna get Monster Steel. Could go a Morph. Could go flying too. There's just a lot of steel on our board right now. Like, we could go Steel Artificial. Not locked into something crazy, right? I guess we do this. We get a tier 2 Mon immediately, right? And we could synergize Steel early for a potential early win. Did have to burn a lot of coinage early in order to get this, but I don't hate this. Maybe we go Steel Rock. We're not in the region for it, but we got a lot of Clang early. Could be interesting. Pikachu, Delphaxians. We're kind of set up for a flying type sitch, right? I guess we keep hold of the Spearow right now. We don't know if it's going to come in handy or not. We'll see. We shall see. So what are we rocking? We're rocking Steel, Rock, and Artificial so far. Nose Pass would go hard here. So that's a mod that we're looking out for. A little Probo Pass could do some good work. We will take Magnet early. Got Baby Mons. Cleffa off the bat. We could try some baby shenanigans and just completely pivot. You know, actually, we could selectively lose. We could selectively go Baby Mons and lose a match, right? Because we got an uncommon one immediately. Igglybuff, another one. And then we got Baby Synergy on lock. We could try for a single egg in the PvP, right? While we leave our Steel team as the main team in the background. I'm not hating that idea. Yeah, we could get cheeky with it. This would give us upgrade, which we do want immediately. This is the best for AD carries in the game. It's actually best for just about any mon. Do we want to get this for stone potential synergies? The answer is, I think maybe. What kind of stone does this give us? Doesn't say. Moonstone. That could get us fairy synergy. Yeah. And this is a player match, right? So we could throw you guys in. And then if we get one more baby... Do we? No, but we do get some of these dudes. So we will go ahead and pop this. And let's go with the old long wand. We're not winning this by any means, which is good because I want that initial egg. We've got a Steel team that we can kind of rock so far, which I am perfectly happy to rock. Give us an egg. Give us an egg right off the bat. Come on. Give us an egg to center around this run. We'll go for a weird baby meme team run. We'll at least get one strong mon and then try to build its synergy in just a little bit, right? Come on. Give me luck and give me an egg off the bat. Yes, we did get one. And we got Mime Jr. off the bat. Yo, this is baby synergies, and then we got Togepi. Yo, what is this? What is this immediately? Let's go with the Confuse Wand. Do we even focus on steel anymore? Or do we want to just get rid of these guys and then go full on freaking baby mode? We are almost to the point where we could use this. We'll get rid of all this and then we'll buy into that, and we can't quite manage it. We are one shy. Let's go ahead and hope that the babies get beaten here enough to give us one more egg. And then, yeah, maybe, I mean, I think they win this, actually. I think the babies actually won one? Crazy that the babies did that well. Crazy babies doing crazy baby things. I mean, we do have kind of a big synergy going on here, and we can pick a baby to build around. What kind of region are we in? Fairy, right? Could build a fairy team by just leveling these guys up and going for a cracked fairy run after. That is an option, and we do have level 5 going. Maybe what we do is we go fairies. Maybe what we do is we go heckin' fairies. A lot of babies also synergize with fairies, so yeah, let's see what happens here. Obviously, we don't want our babies to win too much because it appears as though they are absolutely kicking tail, which is actually not good for us. We do have the synergy making things hatch faster. What do we want to build up? Do we want to build up a baby squadron and then be able to evolve them afterwards into a bunch of units? I kind of don't hate the idea. There's our nose pass that I was talking about. Yeah, there's the nose pass I was thinking of. I think we gotta let the baby team ride, but this is getting close to hatching, which is amazing if we can get an early hatch that's actually good for us. Drowsy sprinting across the speed at maximum velocity. Did you see Drowsy up there? Just dude is running laps. But I don't know how we actually managed to take any games with full baby synergy. Fairy synergy is nice, but I only got the long one. It's not like we're playing to win here. Okay, we are gonna get posted here by the bug swarm. Though we do hold on for an extended amount of time. Okay, throw something at me. Throw me an egg of some kind. Guaranteed at least one egg. Would love to get 2. I don't know if we can get 2 though. Would love to get 2 though. Honestly, we're close to full-on baby synergy if we could get one more baby, but I don't think... What other babies could we pull? Maybe the Magby? Maybe the Magby. Masharna, Glimora? Glimora is Flora, right? Or Aroma? Flora's really quite good. And then we got a Flora synergy happening in the background here. And then we got this, which is Wild and Grass. Do we go for a Flora Grass build? Do we go freaking Flora Grass? That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind running another comp like this. We'll try to lose one more with the baby mines, and then we'll pivot. And then we absolutely pivot, because our Snivy here is going to level up automatically. And so if we can start winning games, then we'll be in good shape. Yo, what is this ground team that they're actually suffering from baby fatigue? I mean, I know Togepi's not bad, but... Wow, are we actually gonna take a win off of these guys? There's no way we clear a ground team with babies, is there? There's no heckin' way, right? Thank you. I did not think that was possible. Okay, I think we're done with babies, though, after this one. So the babies can get sold off. They do their own thing. We start building towards Aroma. Yeah, we start building towards this. And then this doesn't really have any synergy, although it does have synergy with that. So we won't get rid of the Togepi just yet. It does have some synergies, and it does open branching paths for us. Okay, so we got a team here together. And I will roll one more time, see if we get anything good. We don't. So now we just let this ride and see what's in our other eggs, right? That one's going, that one's going, that one's like still nowhere near. We do have our Hoppip to come in and help out a little bit. Glimora does get the Envenomation. And we should start being able to get some fertilizer as we go. And that'll help. But yeah, let's go for an aroma-based team. And then, what do we want? We want aroma. There's our portal. That's the one that we want right there. We will take this one. And let's see what we get. Let's see what we heckin' get. So we're not really gonna focus on rolling very much. Vespiquen is an amazing bug. Each Pokemon in the next shop re-rolls this round has an additional 5% to share a common synergy with a Pokemon eating honey. Vespiquen's attack range and ability differs based on how it starts. Signature dish is honey. So it's a chef, and it really wants to build chef. Do we have chef on anything else? We really don't. But it's the only thing that kind of synergizes with aroma, right? We gotta go Vespiquen, and then we want to bridge into chef, right? Togepi can go. Yeah, and we've got bugs, so they does kind of synergize with the Pokemon. We need a Chefmon to add to the squadron. And I don't think Togepi's making the grade here. And we will just let this run for a minute. Having the Hoppip be able to come in behind to help clean things up might be good here. We do get this Combi Swarm going off, but I think Cubfu's going to be a little bit too much for us. Yeah, the add summons are great, but not enough to deal with that amount of damage. But this is a good question. Can I make this go off more? We can get 2 upgrades. That's not bad. We throw 1 on the Vespiquen and then maybe 1 on Glimora. Do we care about this thing? We do. It's actually an Aromamon. Who could we decide that we don't care about? Snivy, maybe? Snivy don't necessarily synergize with any of this. It does get us rock synergy off of that. So we will get rid of... But it's gonna grow though, right? Is the problem? Is that it's gonna grow. Ah, man. I don't know. I don't know. We will go ahead and we will power up these 2 though. Didn't quite get the chance to get Bellsprout a level. But having Flora up this high already is going to be good. I could potentially just keep the Snivy and let it run for later. I don't know what we've got in our other eggs is the problem. This one and this one, I mean, they're going to take a little extra while because we no longer have full baby synergy. Okay, we got Scatterbug for the bug synergy. Bug Amorphous, right? And you're eventually gonna go to Mothim. And Scorbunny is gonna go to something that we probably don't care about. Let's get another spoon here. We will take that. Now, what are our options? We can get Pokédoll. AV is really good on something. We will make an AV. We could make the Rocky Helmet. Plus 25 defense and negates critical bonus damage. That could also be quite good on something. Or we could go for the Fairy Synergy on something, which would be also interesting. So Scorbunny, we can let you level up in the background. Snivy's doing its thing. We do have the money to kind of pour into this, and then we can put Snivy back in if we felt like it. Yeah, we will. We will put it back in because it's going to evolve very soon. don't know how this team comp is necessarily gonna work out for us, but Vespiquen going full beast mode, throwing more heads, is gonna be very, very helpful, even if they're only taking one shot apiece, as long as we're not facing a lot of AoE. Weather Salvation. Okay. Wow, that bot is he's aggressive. Sorry about that bot in the background. Yo, we got young Bulba, also a mon that we are interested. Glimora going and doing its thing. Snivy hatches. This is a dragon. Do we care about it? I don't know that we do. I don't know that we do. We will roll down and see what else we can find here. A lot of Amorphous in this particular zone. Would love to get Glimora powered up. We do got the Florgato into Sprigatito. Or the Sprigatito into Florgato, my bad. Yeah. Let's just keep this rocking. Also got to remember to use our fertilizers. So that's building full-on artificial, I believe, is what they're going for. Not really gonna matter to them very much. Thank you. Let's go ahead and boost up some levels here on some mons, shall we? Bring in the backup squad. This gets that powered up. I mean, this is potentially a fairy synergy, right? Fairy synergy would beat Florgato's synergy 100% of the time, I believe. So we will... Oh, give me Glimora immediately, and give me the Bulby, too. Yeah, we're going full Flora synergy. One more Floramon, and we are in good heckin' shape here. Alright. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I do indeed like this quite a bit. What else do we want to get? We need to figure out who's jumping in on stuff, right? Who is our main jumping mon? Is it you? User scatters curious leaves, chase the farthest enemy, dealing damage. That's not really chasing. We don't really have much in the way of frontline, right? Other than maybe Bonsley. It ain't really what we want, though. I guess we Twisted Spoon here. Pretends to be a tree, does not attack, gains attack instead, stackable. Starts attacking when PP bar is full, cannot be silenced or lose PP until then. I don't know. I don't know. This and this we will buy. Nothing doing there. Nothing doing there either. I think we roll down to this, and we did get Ivysaur. Well, we don't actually need to preserve it. We can just unlock it immediately. Vespiquen is going hard right now, but we need some more options. I like having the rock synergy with the Bonsley. Problem is, I haven't really seen that thing come up for levels, right? We do want to keep the bug synergy. We will do this, and now I think we're not getting the grass synergy anytime soon, right? So honestly, we could replace this with this to get the fairy synergy. And then Flora, you were great, but you ain't great enough. We will go ahead and pump some points into attempting to level up a little bit. And then we'll just let this ride and see what happens. Snivy, what are you doing for level? You just need a couple more matches and then you're full on superior. Which is not the end of the world. Wish I could give you... I could actually give you fairy synergy, right? Moonstone? That would give you fairy synergy. Which is something, at least. You can be contributing towards something. And then if we get a big fairy, then we're in good shape. If we get a big bug, we're in good shape. Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, your boys are leveled up. We got a big bug. Or we switch in the bug for something and do that. Let's go with... Do we want Never Melt Ice? Do we want Charcoal? We'll go for the defensive item. Let's do that. What do you say about Spupa? What can be said about our young friend Spupa? We got the 2 rock synergies from that. We got fairy synergy from this. We could swap this out for this, which I think is going to be better. And then give it this, because it will eventually become a full-on Great Moth, right? It will. Now, what do we want to get out of this? Power Lens is interesting for the front line. I think we definitely focus down Bulbasaur. What does this thing do? It does Field and Human, which we really don't have much of. I guess we'll see what our legendary ends up being and then go from there. Yo, they got the Laddie twins on lock. Yo, that is a dangerous freaking team. And their Sliggoo lives for days. Yeah, Snivy, you're gonna have to hurry up and get some levels on you, my friend. I gotta remember to also use my freaking this, right? Oh, we lost a Floral Synergy. That's true. That is true. Losing this would lose us a Floral Synergy. So you know what? We will buy in order to get Ivysaur in. That gets us the Floral Synergy back. And then I guess we do want to keep Cutiefly then. We just don't need it just yet. Yeah, and now I think we can afford to roll down a little bit and see if we can't grab something of interest. I'm Junior's not terrible. I'll only go so far as this, and then I'll have to pump the brakes. Man, I don't know. I do not know. We got this upgrade hot off the presses. Maybe, what is Mothim's ability? 5 stages. Evolution depends on the dominant. Synergy on the board. Powder. Releases a cloud of powder towards the enemies with the highest speed. Within range, enemies touched by the cloud take special damage and have their speed reduced. I mean, it's not terrible. But it isn't amazing either. What do you do? Knock back any Pokemon targeting the user in melee range. Deal special damage to any enemies hit. Apply poison. I don't know. It's kind of a front or midliner. Like, what do you do, Lamora? You are up in people's faces. Maybe I give you the upgrade so that you can keep knocking folks back and throw on the AV on you. Maybe that's the play. Just make Lamora tanky. And what kind are you? You're rare, right? So you're gonna be fine. Haxorus is on deck. We will take that. These guys are basically money sinks for me. Aroma, we will take Aroma Bug Flying. Could be something really, really good here that we don't want to miss out on. Oh, we got... The game is fading on me. This, come on, game. Come back to me, friendo. Come on back to me. Okay, we did get our options here. Eternatus, he's interesting. Xerneas is the king, though. And Xerneas is AD, right? So we definitely throw the upgrade on you. And then we want something that makes you even scarier. When the holder takes damage, though, that doesn't really help us. Loaded dice. Attacks of the lowest health enemy. Adjacent target for this is good on you, too. And then you go on instead of the rock synergy, I think. I think we don't care about the rock synergy anymore. I mean, it would be good, but I can't justify it, you know? Hexerus is a ways away. You know what? I think it's time for these two dudes to go to give us the money to keep going. I think we've held on to that investment long enough. And now we want to buy into getting Bonsly on the field as a permanent addition. Yeah. Attack damage Xerneas is gonna go ham. And then we can hopefully afford to get Bonsly onto the field. Yeah. And that gives us 61. How close are we? Do we roll down into this? I think we do. I think we take the hit in order to be able to get Bonsly on the field. And then we go ahead and we boost the Oddish up to a Gloom. And then, so Glamora is a frontliner. You're not. You kind of are. We'll see what happens with this. Yeah, the bees are coming out, throwing down, throwing hands. We've got a lot of additional presents coming out because of the potted plant Pokemon, which definitely do help. Xerneas is just going off. Does get taken out though. Too much Frieza for us. Lord Frieza. Alright. This would be great. Would be good to have Florges doing more on the battlefield. What can we do? Heavy duty boots? That really doesn't help us. Spec could help us. I think this forms a full defensive item, right? Rocky Helmet. Did we just make Glamora big? I think we make Glamora big. We will take a Razor Claw. That would be amazing on Xerneas. Alright, so now we outfit. Now we go full Urban Outfitters. Glamora, you go big and tanky. Xerneas, you can now crit for days. And then glasses on who? Glasses on... maybe on Mothim. Yeah, I don't hate that. And then we've got our rolls. That would get us a level of gourmet, right? But we need 4 in order to get the chef's hat. No, we need 3 in order to get that. It is synergistic with the rest of the crew, though. I don't hate the idea of getting Bound Sweet. Yeah, I don't hate the idea of going Bound Sweet here. Yeah, Xerneas is just throwing hands, man. Give me the level on Bayleaf immediately to go Meganium. I don't mind the idea behind this, but we would need to go hard into leveling up, which would give us still not enough in Gourmet in order to be able to do anything, right? Still wouldn't be enough to get us going, but maybe I switch it out for the Bonsly and I get rid of it in order to go Gourmet. But who else would I even add in? Whatever, we just pump the stats for a little bit. But yeah, range on the Xerneas is helping. The amount of ads that we're getting out of the flower pot is certainly helping as well. Oh, that Heracross is hitting our boy Xerneas for some massive damage. Almost wishing we had the Shell Bell. Does manage to get through it. Xerneas is still throwing hands. Boom. Now, we aren't getting grass synergies is the problem. Do we care? I think maybe Superior can be temporary here. Maybe I do replace that with something. Grookey is awesome, but doesn't synergize with our team. If we get the Cherubim... Oh, we got our boy Bonsly on deck. Yeah, we roll for this. We absolutely roll. Because if we can get Sudowoodo on deck, if we can get Cherrim on deck, that'll help us a lot here. Getting these boys powered up. Only problem is that AoE is going to slam Bonsly from orbit. We do have a lot of damage still left. Glamora is getting the poison. Yeah, Glamora being frontliner is very, very nice. Gotta remember that this thing can frontline for days. After casting, gain 50% of max as a shield. Who else is casting like crazy? Stardust onto the Vespiquen makes sense here. Alright, show me Cutie Fly? Do we care about Cutie Fly? We don't. Not really. Not when we got other boys. We will take another level of that, though. And we got another level for Bulbasaur, potentially. We cannot buy that just yet. Question is, do we care about Cutie Fly enough? We're throwing hands with the Bug Squad. If we can manage to throw down on the Buzzwole, that would be really, really nice. We do. Bug Team obliterated. Yo, Fairy Team is popping off in a big freaking way. Fairy Flora is doing work. Okay, we got Bulby. Okay, Cherrim's on deck. That means what goes away? I think that means Superior's gotta go away. And that gets us Illumination on somebody. We will move Xerneas over. And we will move Glimora to try to tank for it. We will move Bonsly in front. And then we move this in. Try to provide just a little extra padding, right? Yeah, a little extra padding. Yeah, with the Illumination Burst, what does this give you? Increases ability power by 20 and base attack by 20%. Yo, Xerneas is gonna go freaking ham on here. Even the Ice team is having trouble. And they were stupid. Although they are getting a lot of Ice procs. Yeah, if he didn't get so dang lucky with Ice procs, we would have had him. Okay, we got Ability Shield. Safety Goggles. That prevents status, right? Immune to all negative statuses and Sandstorm. We want this immediately. Give us that immediate freaking Litley. We will take the safety goggles and we got to put it on somebody. Status effects. What status effects are we willing to get rid of on who? This would continue to summon, which would buy us more time, right? That's not bad. Wish it could go on Xerneas, but we're on use case scenario here. Gligar doesn't do nothing for us. Cutie Fly, I don't think I care about. Keeps showing up and I keep thinking about it, but I don't think it actually matters. We will get Ditto, which I believe gets us Sudowoodo, if we could do it. And instead we got screwed up by the freaking transfer and lost our Sudowoodo synergy. Neato. We're getting to the point where I'm thinking rolling down is actually going to be a good idea. Yeah, Xerneas is going off with the extra damage, which is real nice. Let's see what we got. Okay, we're at 60. Show me another level for Bulbasaur is not terrible. I don't think we're using Superior anymore. We buy the other level for Bulbasaur. And then we can get Sudowoodo on deck. We will take another Ditto. This should get us Florges. And then another level for Ivysaur. And we would be there, right? We would have that guy. Yeah, we would have that guy. So we got Flora, Fairy. Yeah, we want that extra level to get to level 9. That would really make a difference here. We do get our option of several goodies here. Maybe the King's Rock on... or do we go Shell Bell? I think we go King's Rock on Sudowoodo and just make this thing extra bulky. And then we will take this and we'll throw it down on that to get the Blossom pot line on the draw. Alright, I'm not seeing any of the things that we want there. So Bug Team is still doing bug things. Yeah, it's like bug poison or something happening here. Sudowoodo is on the docket. It is a thick fella. It is blocking The ice is still going off, but I think the majority of his icy wind is gone. We actually took a game off of him. Let's go. Okay, we need to find our friend here. We will take another level for Cutie Fly, but we are not focused on that. Venusaur on lock. And then all we need to do is, I think we pump levels just to get Cutie Fly in. I think we absolutely just pump levels for that. And we got the Miracle Grow Fertilizer. Can this go on anybody? Yeah, that gets Victory Bell even bigger. Yup, Victory Bell growing big. Alright, it's on the battlefield, starts dealing with stuff. Meganium enters the battle. Okay, yeah, we're cruising on him. We are scaling now. And the more that his ice types go down, the better this is getting. Oh, baby, we are cruising. Let me give it an ability power, the Pokemon inside, or Berry Tree to fully grow it. We will make the that a little bit bigger. Let's just buy in. We buy in until we get to the next level. And then we throw Cutie Fly in for the synergies. Now we've got Confusion on the basic attacks too. I think this is going to be a win. This is looking like potentially a win. We're even on that, so let's see what happens. We're throwing hands. Let's see what freaking happens. The Confusion now on Fairy Cast is gonna help. Sudowoodo's got its maximum power, wood hammering off the bat. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is the run. This is the run, fellas. This is how you play Floral. This is how you freaking play Floral. Okay, now what do? Do we roll for Cutie Fly? I think we have to. I think we have to in order to try to get it on deck. Not that worried about the legendaries here. Come on, show me Cutie Fly somewhere. Venipede. Dude, are we seriously not able to find it? We do get it. And we got it just in time. Rabombi is on deck. Every KO just makes us stronger. Xerneas is getting so powerful, so fast every match, and plus the additional attack speed. Yo, this is how you do. Punching would be fine. I think AV on someone, it might be better. Unless we just go Glove on Glimora. And if we just go Glove on Glimora, I think that's the play. I think that's the play. We Glove Glimora, and then we've got nothing to roll for. All of our boys are maxed up. It's just a matter of seeing what happens now. I don't know what else this dude could add to his squad that could make a difference. The ice is freaking dealing with us a little bit. I don't know if he got anything to help him here. Xerneas is still going strong. We got a lot of ads thanks to Vespiquen. Yeah, the additional Combi Swarm is so freaking good on Vespiquen though. We will put that onto somebody. Maybe we go for another set of goggles to make sure the ice doesn't do what it needs to do. He goes for the lens. I don't think Ditto helps us at all here. I definitely don't think Ditto does nothing. Wish it did, but it doesn't. Because we can't use it on something like that, right? No, we can't. So who do we make big? Maybe the Blossom? Make that bigger? And then we throw the goggles onto Florges. Because it wants to continually cast as well. Goggles on that makes a lot of sense. Dude, if we win the next one, we got this. If we win the next one, we freaking got this. Very nicely. Very nicely done. Throw at him. Come on. Okay. The tidal wave pushes us back a little bit, but we're getting off a lot of damage. Yo, Xerneas is going ham. Look at this boy go. And that's it. That's game. That is a victory, ladies and gentle ladies. Would you look at that? That is a freaking win. Nicely done on a flower team. So, if you want to build this bad boy for yourself, take a look at what we got here. We got Xerneas as the AD carry, throwing down crits, loaded dice, an upgrade, maximum AD damage. Sudowoodo for bulk with the King's Rock, Glamora leading with the AV and the Rocky Helmet, most important, but the glove, certainly not slouching. Yeah, look at that team. Then we got the Charium doing its thing. Yeah, Baby Squad actually got us some good mons. Got us some very, very capable mons. Shout out to Superior, who did a great job preventing us from just losing outright. That was very, very nice for Superior to be doing. And the other mons that came on for the squad. Oh, we got a boosties? Let's open boosties. Let's open some freaking boosties. Okay, Rookity, Badoo, Charmander, Graveler, Regirock. That's Mr. Doot himself. Diglett, Sang, and Arcanine, Happy, Sandshrew, Drampa, and Scyther. Worried Scyther. Do we got time for one more? Yeah, I think we got time for one more. What do we feel like doing? Oh, actually, yeah, it's listing me on the Twitch stream, huh? Well, that's neat. Pavius Maximus and Sandshrew are also playing. Yo, should we check? Should we check what he's doing? Sandshrew after dark? Yo, Sandshrew happens to be my favorite Pokemon. I'm just gonna go ahead and peep in really fast and see how this guy is doing. I will give you the play-by-play as we go through. You guys can see everything too, right? You guys can see what he's doing. I just want to see what he's building. Also, if he's building Sandshrew, because that would be really, really awesome if he was. Also, this guy, Sandshrew for Prez. If you're in the chat, just go ahead and check out his channel as well. He's, I think I've seen him on there before. Who's that Pokemon? Okay, so he's not in-game doing anything yet. Who's the missing Pokemon? Is he playing Autospire? No, he's playing ranked match 1250 plus. Okay. Very neat. Well, anyway. Alright, I don't know what he's doing with the Who's That Pokemon, but yeah. Let's go ahead and, sheesh, I don't know. Montavious Maximus is also playing. Well, we wish them a good luck. Smeargles. Elo's disabled. A new special rule is added for this game. Sure. Let's go with a Smeargles Scribble. And just play something different. Go ahead and play something different. I was hoping to see what the other streamers were rocking, but doesn't look as though that's going to be an available thing for us to take a peek at. So be it. So be it. But yeah, let's go ahead and try a Smeargle game and see what happens, shall we? And we're waiting on the lobby, which means the music kicks back on. Yo, kick it up. Yeah, baby. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're back in the game already. Whoops. Well, it might take them a while to load, so keep the music cruising. Keep the music cruising. As a matter of fact, we got through that. Let's see what this one is. Yo, a little 8-bit goodness. Yeah, baby. A little 8-bit goodness. Maybe not the best song in the world. You know what? We'll switch to this. My old Wait in Lobby song. There we go. Made this one myself. Oh, we got music in game. Never mind, we're in it. We're in it. We're in it. And I am sleeping on it. What do we want? Fairy. We did Flora already. We know we haven't done Gourmand build. Absolutely haven't done that. Maybe we can build a Gourmand build. Let's see. Who's Gourmand? This thing early is. We can throw that in, and then early, do we want the grass synergy or the normal synergy? Or maybe both? Maybe I pick up both of these things, throw this in, and then we'll see. So what is our gourmet? What do we got here? Gourmet Pokemon. Chef cooks 2 dishes, feed the 2 strongest adjacent allies every round. Banquet, gain a second chef's hat. So Knackley, Bounce Sweet, Cherim. Oh boy. Ain't a lot of gourmet mons. What do they synergize with? Gourmet synergizes with grass, right? So maybe we go gourmet grass? Yeah, maybe gourmet grass is the way that we go. For now, I'm kind of okay with leaving things as they are. Yeah, because then we're throwing berries as held items on. We become super tanky, become very difficult to get through. I don't mind that. Would like to get a berry tree growing immediately. Plus, the additional healing from grass is always a good native ability to have. Let's go black glasses right off the bat. And then, what do we want? Reaper Cloth. Ability can strike critically. Heavy duty boots. And this just gives us the safety goggles. If somebody's building weather, we will go ahead and take that. Yo, the cat actually does synergize a little bit better with everything than Lillipup does. Might even give us an early game win. So we'll go ahead and keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time all that I know. We don't really care about Chespin long term though. That is not a grass mon that we particularly care about. We could go black glasses again. We will snake that away from Palafin, who really wanted it quite badly. That's a gourmet mon. We will take a gourmet mon. We can't get gourmet off the ground just yet, so instead we'll focus on getting grass off the ground first. Do we want to put Knackley in for the cost of a little money? I think we will, to potentially get an early win off. It's not guaranteed, it's not even good odds, but it's something. I've seen Herdier take normal type teams all the way to the finish line before. Normal type teams go freaking hard, right? Gotta figure out why my notifications keep going off and interrupting my freaking stream though. Yo, was that Pokemon Go that's barking at me? Yo, it must be something, because it just keeps going. What is it that you are screaming at me? Pay this, pay that, it paid nothing. Pay no attention. Get out of my attention feeds. I don't care. Okay, we got an option here. I think this is the only thing that goes gourmet that we want. We would have to lose grass for it unless we pump the stats in to get it on the field, which I will do. And then what do we want to give a chefs? What do you do? For the 5 seconds, every melee attack received, a mix of mushrooms can be sold for money in the coming town. You know what? We will get the early game economy. Thank you, LeChunk. LeChunky boy. And then what was Knackley's? Yours was Rock Salt. Start the next fight with Rune Protection for 10 seconds and 20% of max HP. Not bad. Not bad, but I don't necessarily care that much about it. We will grab the mushrooms though. Mushrooms are going to be good. Scope Lens would be good if we could get the Razor Claw. What do we need for Razor Claw? Razor Claw is based off of what? Is it glasses? It is. Glasses and charcoal. We do want that. We absolutely want that. We do want you in the front, I think. And then you guys can rear line. That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. Next, I think we want to grab... what? We get 2 gourmets. If we can get there, right? Yeah. Yeah, we do. The appetizer is fine. We definitely want to change that out, though. Berry Tree is not yet running active, and the healing on our grace type units is not quite enough yet. Not enough to break our losing streak anyway. We just don't do a whole lot of damage with this. Would be great to get crits off on something. Smoke Bowl is interesting, but doesn't really do nothing for us. Wild Psychic doesn't really help us none. I think we just gotta let it roll, right? And see what happens. I mean, this team doesn't really win much. Or at all, really. But it is what it is. We will sell... yeah, sells for 2, sells for 5. The Balm Mushroom, dude. We are gonna be economically set. We just need to let... oh, they going for baby strats. We beat baby strats. We're bringing it back, boys and girls. We're bringing it back. And Lechonk is giving us such good monetary value here. Yeah. Yeah, this will work. This will work. Give us a little more on that. Give us some more on that. We will take another level for Lechonk. Add to the pool. We don't want to give anybody Clauncher. I also really don't want to give a Makuhita. Vulpix is a good unit as well, but I can't in good conscience. Okay, do we re-roll it all for this? We could roll for the chonky fella, which I think that was Deerling. I should have grabbed it. Whoops. We will take another level for a Bolivar. Don't necessarily care about making Chespin any better than what it is. Yeah, don't necessarily care about that at all. Okay, Chonky Boy comes out. I don't think we're beating Electric. I do not think we're beating Electric. We just got no ability to stack. No. They ain't beating Electric anytime soon. Could make the Soul do for somebody, but we really don't have any big carries that I can justify throwing that on. Okay, we do get some money out of this. We do level you up. And we do get the Knackle stack up as well. And then your signature dish is still Rock Assault, right? Rock Assault. Yeah, if we can grab Deerling, we will take that, because I believe that is also a gourmet Pokemon. For sure, that's a gourmet. That's a gourmet. And then these are only worth 1, right? Lechonk letting us down just a little bit. But with 2 evolved mons, we're actually doing significantly better. And then Deerling could replace... what? Or does it just get added in? Maybe Deerling just gets added rather than getting replaced. Well, we will deal with GDOS. We get another Mystic Water out of it. And we could get a Fiona Egg in order to give somebody their ability faster, which isn't bad. Where do we got another Gourmet? Right there. If we can get this one, that would be not bad. Gourmet plus Grass. We will go ahead and take this one if we can. We will get it. Florgato ain't really all that great for us, is it? I mean, it's something. Monster Aroma, or we go with the Hydrapple. Yo, Apple in. Signature dish, tart apple. In the next fight, each attack of this Pokemon will move 2 defense from the target. Will turn it into a sweet apple for 1 round. We will throw that down. We do kind of want to get the secondary Chef's Kiss thing going. Let's boost this up so we can get Applin on the map. And that gets us level 4 Gourmet. And then we do want to go ahead and maybe roll for Deerling. I don't think so just yet. I think we ride and see what Applin does. What do you do? Throw an apple at the ally with the fewest HP, healing for 40 ability and HP and increasing its defense and special defense. So yeah, it's strictly defense right now. Magnet on this would seem incredible, right? Yeah, Magnet on that seems absolutely incredible. But Soldew would boost that ability damage somewhat, right? And it is relying on that ability damage a little bit. Let's just upgrade this and then we'll go ahead and grab, what do we care about? Magnet? We definitely want Magnet. Don't like giving them Wingull, but we'll have to take it. Blue Orb, give us the upgrade and throw that on good old Applin. And then we do want to give the Chef's Hat as well. Let's see, what else can we get here? Smoke Ball, Green Orb is interesting. Maybe on Knuckle Stack? We got a lot of potential healing going off here. We will take that. And then... what does this become? Becomes a Lens. Maybe not a bad idea to give Hydrapple the Lens as well. Well, it's not a Hydrapple yet, it's not anything yet, but hopefully one day it will be. Hoopa in the back line is just such a pest. This thing is so freaking bulky. Yeah. Didn't get through it. That thing is a menace. Okay, we do want to go ahead and roll here for potentially Deerling type nonsense. I'm kicking myself for missing that. We want the charcoal, I think, if we can go ahead and grab the charcoal all the way over there. Don't do it, Rapidash. Okay, we got it. And then we'll make the Razor Claw, which will be absolutely crazy, right? So this plus this gives us the Razor Claw, and then you... Pokemon will move 2 demons to the target and will turn this into a sweet apple after 1 round. Applin will evolve when given an apple. We will add the Razor Claw to you. I'm not sure if its items will override is the problem, so I'm not like super keen to just go in on that. We will get another level for this, and then we will roll down to that. Florgato is not terrible. Getting that up to Meowscarada could actually help us to a degree. I'm just not committed to keeping it on the squadron, honestly. Yeah, not super committed to keeping that thing around. They got a lot of damage coming out off of that thing, though. Off of a lot of their things. We need more damage with a quickness, which could be a little difficult. Florgato could be replaced by Cacnea fairly easily. Like, what else do you give us? You don't give us nothing, really. Could throw the Chispin away, though. Could throw the Chispin away in order to get a little more Dark Synergy, which I think we will. Didn't manage to actually grab it, but I think... yeah, I think that's a play. You know what? We will go ahead and buy another something for the Florgato. We will go ahead and buy a little something for that. Yeah, because we're facing a lot of nonsense here. We will get dealing on board. That's even better. Cacnea, you are trash. We do not care about you, Cacnea. We want to get the chef's kiss going, especially because we're hemorrhaging health in a big way. Can we go ahead and grab you? We can. Yeah, they're going for Dark Squad, which is very, very bad for us if it gets to do what it wants to do. Chespin, you are Gonzas in order to get us that. And then we got another chef's hat. We will put that on Hydrapple there. And then, yeah, there we go. Why is everybody getting so big? They're getting bonuses from Lechonk's nonsense. Also, would be great to grab a Ditto here to try to do something with Lechonk. Are we even in the right region for this? No, we are really not. But this thing is wild, so it can show up. We will get another level for the Flora. Now that we got the our boy actually doing some nonsense, though, we do have an inroad. Okay, there's some more points for everybody. We'll throw that down. And then we will grab another Knackley there. And then give me the old Twisted Spoon. Do we throw this on? Can we give you an apple? Okay, you're Flapple now. Signature Tart Apple. Next fight, each attack with this Pokemon remove 2 defense. Okay, what does this do? Next fight, attack with this Pokemon will remove 2 defense to the target and will turn into a Sweet Apple after 1 round. Sure. Okay, there we go. There we are. Our boys are doing work, but I don't think they're getting through all this. But our economy is gonna go through the roof, and we're just rolling down everything. Our economy goes absolutely ham the next time we get into town. If we can make it into town, which I don't know when our next town adventure is. Lechonk getting an upgrade is definitely a help as well. Okay. Yep. Now we just roll down for something or anything. Knackley, if we could grab Garganacl, that would be an apex for us. Ditto also would be really, really nice to have. Come on, show me something. We will get you going, and we can't afford you. And then we roll down one more. Silk Scarf, that would be Lucky Ribbon. Whoever gets luck and a chance to dodge attacks. Do we want to give that to somebody? Hydrapple is in a position where it's getting pounced on a little too much. Maybe it should go where Arboliva is. We're having a little trouble getting our feet underneath us. Friend Ribbon would give us normal synergy. Cover Band would allow Arboliva to tank for us. Please let us beam down. Okay, big monetary boost there. We will just go ahead and buy our way into another level there. It might even buy 2, actually. And I know I haven't been doing my due diligence here in order to get us where we need to be. I need to harvest my berries. I forget about that. Man, I am slipping. Okay. Well, these will turn into something. Golden Dojo ticket, though. Golden Dojo ticket. Do we want to throw that on Knackley? Or do we want to throw that on the Florgato? I think we throw it on the Florgato for synergistic purposes. Yep, and then we want to throw apples, Sweet Apple. In the next fight, special defense of the target will turn into a Syrupy Apple after the next round. Let's just throw items onto people. Maybe we get enough of this stuff going. We will throw this into the center there, and then this will become a power lens, which we could use for something, and then cover band. Our Bolivar could take the cover band in order to try to block, which might not be a bad idea, given how chunky of a friend that is. Yeah, and I think maybe I start using some of those apple or mushrooms that this boy has given us, just to give us a little bit of an edge here. Okay. Throw on the special defense on the U. And then who wants to crit? Who's throwing attacks out that can crit? Maybe the Florgato is. I don't really love what it's offering me right now. That would be another level for Gourmet. We don't necessarily need it. Yeah. Would I like to get another level of Flora? I could go Grass into Flora, which would not be terrible. And then, yeah, Flabebe is also an option here. Yeah, we get rid of Hoopa, except for the fact that it comes right back William Afton style. Yeah, it's a powerful legendary. But I think we actually might just do this. Chandelure comes back, but it's got a little trouble getting its boosties off. Okay, we are getting a lot of money here. Do we just try to buy our way into having Bulbasaur on the field? I think we do. We do. And then we just throw good old Bulby on the field to boost our grass energy, get some more items on the board, and then we just load up every turn. Because we gotta try to bounce back from this, because we're at the bottom tier of the list, and we don't want to be at bottom tier. We absolutely do not want to be at bottom tier. And every time we head back to the shop, all those mushrooms will be doing something for us, so... yeah, we can assign stuff. We can absolutely afford to assign some things. All those berries are gonna matter. We're just going full on chunky boys. We're gonna devour everything. Eat everything on the map. What do we want from this? The magnet stone? Oh, we just got everything. This is a blue. We will take that. We do have... they took our Gourmet. Do we care? Fairy. We will take Gourmet Dark, I guess. Would be fun to get something. At this point, we could get Bounce Sweet in there, and then Pecharunt might be objectively better. Signature dish, Binding Mochi. The first attack in the next fight will cause Possessed for 5 seconds on hit. Sends a poisonous chain and snap the target, inflicting Possessed and 3 stacks of poison on the target. There's nobody else that's Gourmand, right? So we take this, and LeChunky Boy, you are very good, but you're not quite good enough. Yeah, although you do give normal synergy, which could be good instead of... no, we can't afford it. We need to get rid of it and get this, and then I guess we put this in front, and we put this in front, and then we rock like this. This is an option. And then Pecharunt's doing its thing. It did manage to get out of the way a little bit. Who's throwing hands the most here? Our Bolivar appears to be able to cast a couple of times. Man. Okay. Forget it. We gotta use all of our stuff here. Yeah. I wanted to be conservative with that, but we just need to load everybody up with all sorts of snacks. So you can get that. We'll just... oh, leftovers? No effect. There's not much left to eat. Okay. Understood. So if we don't use it... Belly full. Belly full. We will just throw something onto everybody, right? We will take a little Bulbasaur. Yeah, our boys are eating chunky tonight. We shall see what happens. We might get through this. Don't know though. Pecharunt is throwing down the possessions, which is helping for a little bit at a time, turning some of that aggression back on him. Okay. Yeah, if we could make Pecharunt throw its toxic chain a little more often, that would do it. But I don't think we're surviving here. Nope. Was a run of all time. Yeah, Gourmet is tough. Gourmet is definitely gonna be tough. And then, what was the special rule for the Smeargle Scribble? I didn't even know. What was our special rule there? Random rule applies during the entire game. I don't even remember. What was the special rule that went off there? What were we looking at that was so freaking special? That felt like a normal game to me. Was I in Smeargle Scribble? Did I get the classic somehow? Alright, one more for the records, one more for the boys in the back. Yeah. Yeah, because I saw a Smeargle Scribble one where they all got Dittos and it was like crazy and you could go Gyarados right off the bat and it was stupid and fun. I don't even know what the special rule for that game was. It didn't seem like there was one. Was there? Did I miss it? Yo, if you're out there in Streamland and you saw that, what was the special rule? That game just felt like a normal classic. Alright, let's throw some tunes in on the background. What are we thinking? I think we're in the middle of this, right? So let's go ahead and throw on some music in the background here while we wait for this to load up. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Get rid of all that abject silence, the silence deep within my psyche, deep within my soul. And instead crank on some tunes. Much better. So we tried Gourmet. Gourmet is tough. Absolutely tough to run that. I kind of want to try an electric on stream because I had a freaking amazing second place run with Zekrom. And I want to see what else we could get. Didn't even get Raichu. I wouldn't mind trying an electric run where we go for Raichu. Maybe we even get the region so we can go Alolan. Not against that possibility. I'm thinking electric or... I kind of want to see if I could get Gyarados in a Scribble Scramble. Maybe I do go water. I've never built full aquatic, I don't think. That's another achievement I could shoot for. Maybe we go full aquatic. I'll see. Whatever the first portal... You know what? Let's not even lock ourselves into it pre-game. Whatever portal is the one that's closest to us when we spawn in, we gotta make it work. How about that? We go for it. 6 out of 8. Come on. 2 more people. 2 more folks. 1 more. Throw them at me so we can get into this bad boy. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling just go random. Whatever we get to start with. Watch us get like meta, dark, rock, ground, instantaneously level a billion Tyranitar right off the jump. Okay, we are in. Auxiliary music, good night. And so we go into it. Let's see, who's still got a roll here? Mighty Chimchar, go ahead and load up. Must be connecting from outer orbit. Respect to see it. Yo, Aska. Aska, how you doing? Good to see you. You are in... Estoy en la... Soy luego... Estoy... Okay. Let's see here. Okay, first... Oh man, he's got the shiny Lunala skin? Oh man, that is gorgeous. What's the closest one to us? We missed out on that. I guess we're going wild. That's the only one that we haven't done from that selection, right? Yeah, he wanted that one right a freaking way. So, what's our region here? We have wild... No, we don't. We have ground, fossil, and normal. I guess we start with Swinubs and then we go from there. Okay, sure. Also potential to go for water here. Like water... Wild. Do we want to build up early water for economy? Yeah. Oh, which one are you? You mean you're in this game? Is your username Oscar as well? Well, you don't have to tell me. Obviously, you don't have to tell me. Yeah. Double nubs is fine. I will grab another level for each of these. But yeah, well, good luck to whatever you're building. And I do not mind backseating, so if you see my build and you have any suggestions, I mean, I'm not going to be mad about it. I won't tell if you don't. Okay, let's throw this in and throw this in and get early water. Get early water immediately. That gives us the rod to start fishing up some Pokemon. Maybe we get Blastoise off the bat, would be nice. But I'm really leaning towards... Because our first region is ground, which I don't like playing ground. Unknown, doing whatever it's doing. Don't know what you're supposed to be doing there, Pally. Okay, we get the Pylo immediately, so we will take that just to get an evolved Mon on the board. And then I gotta be able to put it on the field. What do we want here? The spoon? We will take a spoon. Yeah, and then this plus this would make the Reaper Cloth, which is not bad. Heavy Duty Boots, Ability Shield. Oh, we have a Lapras Travel Pass. We could get out of here in the worst case scenario. Round only takes 2 to start, right? And then we got so many unknowns. So this is the special rule, is the unknown. Give Amulet Coin to all allied Pokemon items removed. That would be better later. Let's go ahead and put Mamoswine in, and then we'll see what happens. What do you got? Yo, Unknown is coming out doing its thing. Does it do like something random every time? Okay, interesting. Does it tell us? Yeah. Mareep is also wild, right? Which isn't terrible. Dulpider is an option. Do we have any unknown that suck? Allied player gets a random item. This is Oven, right? Cook a random dish for all your Pokemon next fight. Maybe? Unknown can't hold items. The allied player gets something. You know what? I think we get rid of you and we go... Dragalge? Dragalge is interesting because it is a dragon, right? But you're Amorphous and Bug. Let's go Dragalge. I've done the spider too many times. So we will throw you in instead of there. And then, yeah, extra water don't really matter to us. I guess maybe we're going for a water run. That's what we got right off the bat, right? I guess so. I guess we sell that and we lock this because I'm gonna want to go ahead and throw something together, right? Horsey off the bat isn't bad. Would synergize with our other dragon, but we need to like get rid of some unknowns here. So I gotta buy a spot. We'll throw in this one first. Well, actually, no. We want to throw in this first and get our economy going a little bit more. And actually, I might just swap out that for the oven too. I don't think we're sticking with Piloswine. We'll see. We'll see. Don't think we're running Meryl. Meryl's not going to the end. It for sure is not, actually. We do get Unknown to cast its ability. Does help us a little bit. Yeah, rough stuff to start. Magikarp, we're not going for a Magikarp run yet. Poliwag is really, really good early. You know what? We go Poliwag, we throw it in instead of Mamosh. Mamosh, you're amazing, but we don't have the run for you right now. What do we want to do? I think we oven all these because I think all of these mons are staying. We will grab that. And if we could get another level for Dragalge, that would be amazing. All of our Pokemon get some food next time. Maybe we get some permanent buffs. I'm not really sure of what all the different food dishes can do. Yeah, there's lots of unknown effects going off. Okay, we need to start building out our item kit. Wild. I guess I go Meowth. Who do I want to... Barnacle is or Binacle's an interesting mon. We will throw that into the mix. I guess we go Meowth for the magnet and just get the upgrade going on somebody immediately. Throw that on the Poliwag because its ability is actually kind of cracked if it can go off a lot. Then Unknown is fine, doesn't really do nothing for us. We will sell the Meowth afterwards. We don't need it for much. And we will throw this down, get another item. Yeah, double this would give me that. I don't really care about that much. Safety goggles. I didn't see anybody that's really building towards anything too crazy, right? Okay, we do manage to take that as a victory. Very nice. Yeah, we're water level 5. We need one more good water Pokemon on the deck. I will try to make room for Horsey to come in. Do get Marshtomp off of the rando. We will take that. And then we've got this boy for later. Goldeen is a random rare, which could be quite good. Let's see, what else do we want to put on a Poliwag, right? Reaper Cloth doesn't affect it much. Ability Shield. Lens doesn't do much for us here. Safety Goggles would keep it casting, even in the worst case scenario. It kind of wants to get up close and personal. If I give it the wide lens, then it can cast from further back, which is not terrible, because it's boosting everybody else. Yeah, we'll throw that down and then see if we can't get this thing to just cast like crazy from a distance. Gonna need more frontline, and Binacle actually does do frontline at first. It won't eventually, though. And then what do you want? You become the King's Rock, which actually would be kind of cracked on what we want to do. Double water? We will go double water here. Don't care about anything that's in this row right now. So far, Water 6 is on board, which is quite nice. Let's see, what do we got? Quillfish would give us some poison and water synergy. It's about the only thing that synergizes with anything we got, right? Quillfish is on board. Dragalge does become a dragon eventually. I might just buy my way into having Quillfish on the field, which I will go ahead and do in order to get Aquatic on board. That makes a certain kind of sense. Well, our economy's shot for a little while, so we'll have to rely on the rod fishing us up some decent Pokemon. But we do always have that passive Pokemon gain, right? We can kind of rely on that. And as a matter of fact, I think we're going to have to. I think we're going to have to. What kind of region are we in? We are in a bad region, actually. Throw that on to who? Squirtle would give us just pure water. You know what? I think we go based on Squirtle's thing just to get us to a actual water region. Okay, we're in a water region now. That's much better for us. We got Feebas. We could go the melodic route. What do we want? I think we want Soldu, right? But on who is the question? Soldu on who? We can make this guy bulky as can be. Maybe we Soldu the Dragalge. What's your ability? Throw a spray of waste and Jason dealing special damage and inflicting poison for a couple of seconds. Unleash a hail of 4 whirlpools. Horsey could actually be kind of cracked here. Helioptile, you are unimportant to us. Okay, let's go see if we can win some basic stuff. Boy, Poliwag getting big. Throwing off a lot of nonsense. The Whirlpool doing some work here. I don't think we're getting through that Tyrantrum, though. Don't think we're getting through Tyrantrum. Nope, ain't getting through that at all. Water 7 ain't bad. Would prefer Water 9. What do we want? I think we want the Never Melt Ice here. So we're in Water Normal as our region, right? Economy's in the toilet a little bit, but we can't afford to roll just a handful of times. Didn't get anything. Might have to make a big decision here. A big play. We could get Kingdra off the bat. You know what? I will go ahead and put Kingdra onto the field. Kingdra on the field early is not something that I'm going to be mad about. We do want to arrange like a front row, back row type sitch. Yeah, this could work. This could work a little better. What do we get from that? That's the power lens and the heavy duty boots. Pokédoll is great on our frontliners. Maybe I give that to Marshtomp. Try to keep it alive a little more. Yeah, Dragalge is nothing special yet, but it will be if we can manage to get it powered up. Did take a win there. Very nice. Wartortle on deck. We will take that. Give us this boy, and then yeah, we have a really good chance of getting Marshtomp actually doing something. So Lotad is unimportant to us here. Would love to be able to throw this last unknown down now that we're doing a little bit better. Just hoping that that your boy Poliwag lives long enough to throw enough ability points out to get Kingdra basically casting constantly is what the idea is. Maybe a Manaphy egg on the Kingdra would also not be a terrible idea unless it just jumps right into the front line for whatever reason. Why did my Kingdra just decide to go into the front lines? That was a very strange decision on that Mon's behalf. We got free rerolls, right? So we could go ahead and play to our outs. Another level of Squirtles, not terrible. And there goes our free rerolls. Nothing crazy off of that. Totodile's quite nice. Wish I could grab another level for Dragalge, but I haven't been able to find it yet. Okay, I guess Scott just came in to let me know that he was in the game for whatever reason. Okay, we got lots of weird items here. Gold bottle cap. Crit power per gold you have. Gain 1 gold per KO. With eliminating last enemy, get a jackpot that doubles the amount gained during the round. Each time you spend a gold on a reroll, gain 1 free reroll. For every 2 shop rerolls, gain 1 speed. Gain 2 shield. After lots of rerolls, you may encounter powerful Pokemon in your shop. Okay. Let's do that. Under the Kingdra. Well, we can re-roll now. It actually is encouraging us to do re-roll shenaniganry. Do I care about the unknown for the coin boosties? No, we do not. We have a lot of free rerolls here. I will reroll and attempt to find... That's not bad. Yeah, because we're not punished for rerolling. Goldeen, I don't think we're ever going to make work. We will grab Mudkip instead. We get Croconaw and Kingdra off the bat. Yeah, I think we rolled down to 20. We will buy that. And we'll continue to roll down. Piplup is an option to get us ice on the board, but we don't have any other ice synergies, so I can't really justify it. Okay, we got 7 for that. Let's roll again. Swampert online. Do we want Poliwag or Totodile? Totodile gets us closer to what we're looking for. Squirtbuskus ain't really where it's at right now. We will get Feraligatr, right? Or Croconaw. We're almost at Feraligatr. Not quite at Feraligatr, but we're almost there. We get another couple of them bad boys, and we are in golden shape. This run could come together. We just gotta get enough going on it. Shiny Shinx, though, the dude's rocking. Way to go with the shiny freaking Shinx. Alright, what do we want to do? Do we want to shed that reroll? We will reroll here. Squirtle comes up again. Don't care necessarily about that. Something happened. Give me the seed. I will take another level for Horsea. If we can grab Horsea again, we'd be in amazing shape. Totodile comes up yet again. Don't know if I care about Feebas as much as just grabbing Toto here. Carvanha isn't terrible. Quaxley is nothing to us. We'll get Poliwhirl up and going. I think we continue to roll and get Kingdra. That's the boy. That's the guy we were missing. Oh, we got a Ditto off the bat too. That could be young Totodile if we get him, right? This forms the ability shield, which we will put on... Was going to put that on Kingdra. Although, maybe I save up for something better to go on Kingdra. Kingdra does work, but it's just too aggressive on the front line. It needs to be able to hang back further. Yeah, it's just freaking wailing on him in the front line, and as a result, it is suffering. So let's throw that on who? Let's move this around and throw the ability shield on good old Dragalge, and then Totodile into Feraligatr. It's on board. Who do we not care about? Do we not care about Bionicle? I don't think we care about this thing anymore. It is a rare, but it isn't like the best rare in the world. We will hold on to it, but we don't necessarily care too much about it. Getting Feraligatr on deck is really, really nice. Tita is jumping on us with the meta. We did have a little bit of a boosty because of that. We are shifting them around. Man, we just didn't target the right mons. Otherwise, we would have had that. Dude, that was so freaking close, though. That was so heckin' close. Feebas, again. You know what? We sell the Feebas, and then... What do we even roll for? What do we even roll for? More Mudkip? Is that what we roll for? Or do we just save up to try to get the slot expanded to try to get Carvanha in here and get us up a little bit in the... This Water Dark don't really do much for us, does it? Would be great to have another level of Aquatic, though. Maybe if we see another... Dratini is Aquatic and Dragon, which isn't terrible, but it's also not great. This thing is not a dragon yet. Would be if we could get it. But so far, we have not seen anything in that vein, have we? Yeah, no we haven't. Aquatic monster might not be bad for us. Or aquatic poison. You know what? We'll go water poison and see what we get. Let's find out what Pokemon we're gonna rock here. Find out who's joining the squadron. What do we got? Who are we getting? We could go Dragon Synergy by shifting some things around. Melmetal is an option. Walking Wake is actually incredible here. That gets us Dragon and Water Synergies. We will swap this out for Walking Wake. Get rid of this. Get the ability shield up and rocking. And then, yeah. We don't really have another dragon to throw in, but we can kind of do some dragony things. We will boost that as much as we can. And we will sell Carvana in order to get one more in there. Next game, maybe we have just enough to kind of do something. The ability shield will give Walking Wake a little bit of protection as it marches in. But yeah, our AD carry right now is that Kingdra. We will hit the reroll. Ain't nothing doing there, right? No. We did get some money. It's not enough money, but it is some money. What if we sell the Squirtle? I mean, it's close. If we had one more coin, we'd be able to do it. Do I get rid of the Marsh Top in order to make this happen to get that? I mean, we're kind of a ways away, so yeah, I think we do. And then we can throw Dratini in here. And now we got 2 for flying, we got 3 for dragon, we got 4 for aquatic, we got 9 for water. That's not bad synergy across the match. It ain't the best, but it's not the worst. Walking Wake is doing work. Alright, we're dragging it back from the Abyss here. This would give us max revive, which I think on Walking Wake makes sense, right? Because you're powerful jet dealing damage to enemies in 2 tiles range and inflicting burn. Yeah, you got status on you. We did get a Ditto off the bat. What do we want to do? Do we just go for the old Amber and try to get more Fossil Synergy? I think we do. And then we get the max revive plus the Fossil Synergy. That's not a terrible play. That is not terrible play right there. Okay, show me who we got. We got Oshawott off the bat. Don't necessarily care about that too much. We will throw the Ancient Synergy on, like, the Marsh Top? No, we need that to tank. Walking Wake, you get the other item, and now we've got Fossil Synergy as well. It's gonna be valuable. It'll do some work. As far as anything else goes, I think we just let the water team sit for a moment and try to build up a little bit of money. I know we ain't really got the best board position here, but it is what it is. Okay. Kingdra is throwing out casts. The Necrozma team is so devastating. I know because I did a Necrozma team. Or not Necrozma. Heckin' Zekrom. Yeah, that's it. That's GG. Freaking Zekrom, dude. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Smeargle Weirdo rules. Kinda... I don't know. I don't know if I played that correctly. I'm not really sure how to play the unknown game like that. I did run Psychic Build a couple of times, but yeah, who was doing stuff? That human shape group. Oh, human I was told was really bad most of the time, but yeah, they were kicking some pretty good tail there. Well, it is what it is. I'm unlocked the Firefighter for max energy with the water types. You know, I kind of want to... Yo, do we go for ranked and try to do something? Do we go for a ranked? Yeah, we'll go for a ranked match. Go for a freaking ranked match. I would like to try water and ranked and see what happens here. Good luck, have fun. Indeed. Alright, last one of the night. And then, yeah, if I can try to go for a full water build, I will. I like water. It has some fun stuff. Walking Lake is especially good. Items last game were not, like, the best. Certainly not the best, but they were good enough. I should have played some things differently with the unknown type sitch. Definitely should have done that. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and see what we got going. Connecting to the game. Good old Mothicus. No, I am Mothicus. And Aquarella is reconnecting from the nearest satellite. Okay, here we go. This is for actual chips here. We would like to get that water portal. Don't think we're gonna get it. Somebody else will probably lock that in right away. Though, we're close. He took it. Fine, we go electric. We go electric. We got Pichu in the bag already, so we gotta go electric. Let's see what region we actually ended up in. Did get electric steel. Electric steel is a good heckin' combination. It really is. So let's put in 2 Pichu and then go from there. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a heckin' shot. Could also go early game baby run, but we don't really have a fairy region, so it's gonna make it hard for that to be found, right? Yeah. Let's just lean into the old electric type sitch. Flappy does fine early. We will put that in this slot and then just let this play out. Yo, Magnemite though? Good old Magnemite. Yo, can we grab this? Got him. Poked him. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 2 Pikachus and a Magnemite. We will be able to get the electric synergy early, which is gonna be nice. Charcoal or Twisted Spoon early. I think we want the upgrade on an electrical team. I think that's gonna be pivotal. We will replace one of you with the Magnemite, and there we go. If we could get upgrade on Raichu, that would be really scary, but the problem is getting Raichu always proves difficult. Yep, always proves a little bit tough. Okay, let's see what happens. We got Flappy going off, doing its thing. Perfect. Never Melt Ice. That don't do nothing for us, right? What does this plus Never Melt do? I forget. Loaded Dice ain't bad, right? Yeah, it takes a 50 chance, also lower, hit the lowest health enemy next to it. Oh, and we did get Pikachu and Magnemite off the bat. Give us that Mystic Water, I think. Or we will just not be able to get it at all. That's also an option. We don't really have any room on the board, and I don't feel like spending the money. So we're not going to even do anything. We're not going to worry about it. We got a team of electric Pokemon so far. That is very good, and our region is also quite good. So let's find out what happens. The double Never Melt Ice, if we get like an Electros, an AV on Electros isn't terrible. Like making that thing live forever can sometimes be very valuable. We are getting Zaps to go off. That does do some work, and the Bug team doesn't have enough juice in the tank to finish off. Very nice. Yeah, could go upgrade on Pikachu right off the bat. Do we got any sound-based teams happening? You potentially could go sound. You're looking like Gourmet, possibly. You're Dark Fairy. You're not sound. You're like Illumination. You're Bug. You are grass floral, which is going to be a problem. I mean, you're pure water, and you are also, so we can go ahead and get this dude right off the bat without giving anybody too much of an advantage. Not like Swoobat is crazy anyway, but yeah, it's a Mr. Just in case. Let's see, they got Formons as well. Two of them are babies. It looks like they might be sticking with the Meryl long term. Pikachu and Pichu are jumping all over the place, and this should be over. Dunzo. Finito. Call it a day. Let's see what we got. Ain't nothing really doing at all here. I think we reroll once. Dynamo, he's another synergy. We will take it. Plus, it's just a good mon in general. A little bit better than our Pichu anyway. I almost want to go with the synergy on Electros. With the upgrade, that could be kind of silly. Getting all that HP back. And then what, like, Muscle Bandit somehow? Could we go AV and then Muscle Band? What if we go AV, upgrade, and then Muscle Band on that thing, and then it lives forever? What do you think about that? Or we could go Shell Bell, which might be even better. What does Shell Bell get made out of? Nothing that we got, that's for sure. We'll take a loss early, but that's fine. We got plenty of HP. Don't really care about it early. Do we roll here? I think we roll for one. We do get the Ditto off the bat and the Flappy. We do kind of want both of those, so I'll just hold on to my cash for the time being. Although we could just Ditto the Flappy immediately. No, we need the interest. I think we do go ahead and do this to Dynamo though. Get him started. Because yeah, that thing is gonna be able to go silly as soon as we can get it a level. Didn't get it yet. It's too soft and squishy early. Pikachu messing around with the back line. Magnemite is doing work. Doesn't get enough done though. Doesn't do quite enough. This synergizes. And if we buy a little slot here to get it in, yeah, we'll get a light source right there. What do we want to put there though? Maybe the Dynamo? It is going to be frontline eventually. And then we'll measure backline like this or something. Do we have enough to buy this too? I will just go ahead and then I'll roll once. Nothing doing in the back line there. Black Glasses plus Magnet gives us Razor Fang. Don't necessarily care about that. Yeah, and X-Ray Vision doesn't really bother me either to try to get. Level 5 Electric will help the comp significantly. Dynamo doesn't quite live enough to get anything done. Aquatic Boosties is definitely something interesting though. Kadabra's goners. Pikachu is a goner, and that's just Flappy versus Geodude. Not Graveler, Geodude. Good stuff. Okay, we aren't region swapping yet. We will roll. That was Palmot. Do we care about Palmot? I kind of rather get the rest of these mons on lock first before I worry too much about Palmot. Would love to grab Dynamo and get that on board too. Maybe I should focus down and try to get another electric on the team. Yeah, Palmot is nice, but it doesn't do anything for us here. Our electric build does not synergize with it at all. Might not be bad to have Lampent for extra light, and then who else? Who else would we want for light? Yeah. I really need that Dynamo to get boosted. That's who's got to get powered up. Wildlands? I don't think that helps a melee mon. Okay, water, electric down here would be bad. Not bad. We will take that. And nothing over here that we necessarily care about. Let's see what kind of region that we're in. Togo Day. He's not bad. Tapu Koko is also kind of crazy. Gets the fairy synergy. We buy into this in order to get it on the board immediately. And I believe Coco is a melee dude, right? Long Wand would give HP swap though. Fairy Tag Steal, 20% additional special damage. One special damage is 20% to be stolen from the target's HP and given to the attacker. Yo, we will take that to get Coco on the record though. Coco, what can you do? Loaded dice. I mean, that's not bad, right? That's not terrible. Loaded dice on you. Give you a little bit of extra something, and then none of that really works for us. Yeah, Coco early is gonna be quite nice. Especially with the amount of synergies that we got going on. Yeah, Tapu Koko is doing work, and then increase the speed of all electric allies by 10 except the user. It's not terrible. Lappy on board, and then what do we want? Do we want the Razor Claw? Do we want the Razor Claw to let that thing crit? Or do we want the Shell Bell? Let's grab the Munchlax, because it's probably neutral in the most things. Shell Bell, we need the charcoal for. Munchlax, you mean nothing to me, my friend. I apologize, but you mean absolutely nothing to me. Would be great to find Dynamo. We got him. Electros off the bat. We got him. Okay, we gotta chill on the economy for a little bit. But Electros getting a power up to tier 2 is gonna mean a lot. This thing improves so much if you can manage to tier 2. And then even better at tier 3. So yeah, we zap. We zap and blap. Do we care about Geodude? I think we might slightly. At least we'll grab it in order to make sure that we've got it as a just in case, right? Steel synergy also would not be bad. We want charcoal. We want that one piece of charcoal that's right there. Just nobody take the charcoal. You don't want charcoal. It's basically just a rock, right? It's just basically like a burned up wooden rock. You don't want that. You freaking... He didn't get it. He didn't get it. We gotta get to it. Don't take it, Celesteela. Don't take it. Oh, we got it. We got the charcoal. That is exactly what we needed there. That is huge for us. Okay, then this forms Shell Bell. And then this thing lives forever. This thing lives for freaking ever. Now, what do? I think we just let it ride for the moment being, right? Would be great to get Raichu online, but we're gonna need 2 more Pichu to make that happen. And common rate is not great, so I don't actually want to focus levels up just yet. Not until we can go ahead and grab... I guess, although putting Geodude on the crew does get us Electric 7, which is a huge upgrade. Fairy Team is doing its thing. Our Fairy Mons are doing their work quite nicely. Would probably be good to give somebody a Fairy Stone if we can get it. Which is, I think it's Scale plus Fossil. Ain't nothing doing here. Do I reroll twice in order to see if we can't find an electric friend? We are still in an electric biome, right? We are. I think we roll hard. I think we roll down. 2. It's not bad. Give us Pichu or something. Tadbulb. It is worth to get this to Bellybolt. Bellybolt online. We got Bellybolt on freaking line already. Let's go. And what do? And starting under light or when receiving 50 incoming damage or more, supercharge and deal 10 special damage to adjacent enemies that are also knocked back. Actually, starting Belly Bowl underneath the illumination might be better. It might be better than Electros, right? Because what is it giving Electros right now? Increase ability power by 20 and base attack by 20. I don't know. That's such a big upgrade. 42, huh? Would love to. I will roll down to try to get Pichu. We did get one. We need one more. Oh? Dynamo on the board? No. Not doing anything else. Unfortunate. But after this, we will get a healthy helping of coinage, which is going to be very nice to have. Would also be nice to have Shell Bell on that dude. Okay, what do we got here? What synergizes with that? That would make Reaper Cloth. And then what does this do with it? This can make the blue. That actually might be kind of good. Blue orb is kind of... Or we get another upgrade. I think we get another upgrade and we throw that on you. That's what we do. We throw that down. Do get a level for my Reap, potentially. We will power that up slightly. Okay, we got Raichu. This is my first time getting Raichu in a game. Boom. Raichu is on the field. Raichu is on deck, friends and countrymen. Now I think we're playing towards level ups, right? Yeah, now I think we're playing towards level ups. The aquatic boosties for the healing is actually going off quite nicely. I mean, we're leading the pack right now and our economy's really super solid. We'll see what happens. I like rolling around 30 right now. Gives us a little bit of interesties and doing little work for us, right? Abras, we don't care about. Magnemite, we will grab another one of you. We will roll down to just about 30 in order to try to get something going. No, nothing doing. All waters all the way down. Yeah, I think we gotta keep Electros right where it is. Not a lot of evolved mons. The Maractus is dangerous, but I think Electros is stealing enough HP back with its ability that we can just let it do its thing. And just like that, they're clobbered into the dirt. We'll take another item of some sort. Magnet. What do we want? I guess we want another pair of black glasses and we'll get somebody a random double item, right? If we can afford it. Oh, he took it. What do we want now? What do we want now? Ain't a huge selection for us, right? I guess we go for the seed. And that would form what? Black glasses plus seed is smoke ball. I don't hate that idea. I do not hate this on somebody like Tapu Koko might live longer because of that. We roll down slightly for this. I think we keep it capped at 40 though. Yeah, we keep it capped at 40. We want to build our economy up just a little bit more, just in case something goes terribly wrong. And then we got one more fight before the big Lugia battle after this. Let's see what happens. Okay. The rain team is doing things. Once that Tyrantrum's on deck, it's gonna be very dangerous. Long Wand from Fairy Synergy is helping. Perfect. Perfection. Yeah, because Geodude's gonna be our add-in in order to get true damage from Steel. Okay, do we want to just buy into this? We can buy in to get Geodude on the block, right? And then that could be a front-loaded friend if we can afford to get Graveler on deck, which we can. That's something, and then we roll down to 30. And ain't nothing doing, so we keep waiting patiently. But yeah, if we can get one more Dynamo, we are set. We are absolutely set. Yeah, because we got synergies all the way down, right? Yeah. Yeah, doing good on the old synergistics. Did we not get Geodude on the board? No, it's there. Yeah. Okay, it's just electric, not electric steel, it's electric rock. I forgot about that. That's fine. Now, ooh, we will grab another unknown there. Do you know the unknown? I do kind of want to focus down grabbing another Pikachu, so I will roll forward here. Come on, show me Pichu. Show me that baby man. I will take Ditto instead in order to get... That's what I meant. I didn't mean the Pikachu. I meant the Electros. That was worth it. Getting the Electros going was absolutely worth it. Electros is so much stronger. Yeah, that boy is living. That is the boy who lived. We got another Magnet and another... Dark Glasses. Plus, we got the batteries are starting to add up on the bench, which we do like to see. If we need to, we can pop them, but hopefully we don't have to. Electric, Bug, Floral. We definitely want an electric route. Maybe we go Electric Dark and deprive anybody of anything that they wanted from it. Not bad. Let's see what kind of region we end up in. We're kind of set on comp, though. Our team comp is kind of decent. We got Mr. Doot Doot. We could Doot Doot and get Rock online. We could go Regieleki, which isn't bad. Regirock's the best rock unit in the game, right? Dealing damage to an enemy and it board effect. Stones deal 10 physical damage per second and wound. Do we go Doot Doot in the back is the question. Or do we go Lecky? Inflicting locked and paralysis for 3 seconds versus Rock. I mean, Lecky synergizes, right? But Regirock also does. I gotta pick a Reggie. We go Regirock. We go Regirock. We're already maxed up on electric, right? That'll just get us that little bit of extra synergy that might just do it. Plus, it's a big, bulky friend, and we don't have the most amazing front line. Like, it does work because of Belly Bolt, but it could use a little something extra. And the rock synergy might be just what we need to make that happen. Yeah, Big Doot does work. And also, we could go with because you are human. You could also provide human, I think, right? Like kid, you could also do some stuff. We don't care about grabbing you yet, but we will, is the thing. So what does Regirock want? It wants to be bulky. We want to make that just the thickest frontline fellow that we can in order to protect our rear line as much as possible. Yeah, we're keeping Graveler a little bit back just in case we get jumped on. But I'm not even sure that that's something that we got to be concerned about. Not even certain that I'm worried about it. We will grab the Elect Kid here. Something for bulky friends. That Rocky helmet's not terrible. I wouldn't mind grabbing that. The Pokédoll, oh, he got it. The Pokédoll's not terrible either. Or the return damage on investment's not bad. Pokédoll is gone. Oh man, we are just losing everything, huh? I guess we go with the Graysidia flower. It's the only thing that's left for us. And that will give... When combat begins, the holder and allies adjacent in the same row gain speed. I guess as a frontliner, Regirock doesn't mind having that. It's really not that great for us. I think we just roll this down to the point where we can... Yeah, we just want to throw Regirock in there immediately. I think it's worth it to do something like this. Adjacent row speedsters are up. Let's make everybody gotta go fast. Regirock is on the freaking docket doing work. Yeah, having Regirock frontlining for us was well worth the cost of entry. Well worth the cost of entry. Plus our economy's doing quite well because we're in the lead still. Very nice. I think this is going to be a ranked win unless somebody pulls out something crazy. We will go ahead and grab another level for Elect Kid. If we can get Electabuzz online, that would be great. Have to get our economy back up to the point where we can buy in again. Would be great, but for now, we just try to let the interest do its thing and hope that this team has enough in the background to be able to do so. Every win, we're getting more of these static charges. Each battery on the bench gives 2 speed to all of your electric Pokemon and use it on the Pokemon to give them a bunch of stuff. So if we come down to like the wire, we can use those to make someone super strong. But I don't even think it's going to be necessary. Yeah, the worldwide zap that we're doing, he's definitely putting in the work. Okay, what do we get from money? We just let this ride for the time being, and then we want to pump everything into getting Elect Kid on the battlefield just to get it going. If we could get it up to Electabuzz, and I believe that would give us the human synergy, even better. Even freaking better. Wouldn't have minded an old Amber here or something, but here's what it is. What did we get here? Oh, we got a terrain. Rain, your team gains 2 energy per second? Sure, we'll take that. When did I pick up a rock? Don't know, but I did. Okay, Deep Sea Tooth, upgrade. Oh man, upgrade or Deep Sea Tooth. What do we want to see on somebody? Bellybolt's discharge could be insane. But electric type, everybody on this team is electric except for Reggie, and we really don't need any more. Only gains +5 speed on attack, stackable. Or the Deep Sea Tooth. Man, I think we go upgrade, because we already have a means by which to do stuff. And I think we can just raise the crit power. Since Regirock, we'll make Regirock go fast and occasionally crit. That's not a bad idea. Oh boy, their team actually kind of cooking here. Electros does not manage to win against that. That team is rough. Alright, so we need to outfit our Reggie immediately. Reggie, you are kitted? No kidding. And then what do we do? Do we just try to get Elect Kid on the field? Or do we re-roll to try to get Magnezone or something? I think we want to get Magnezone onto the field. Or at least Electabuzz. That gets us human if we can throw it in on something. We don't really need steel, so I think we swap out Magnezone for Electabuzz and get the additional human synergy. I think that's the play there. Yo, that team is actually cracked to pieces. We are healing a lot, but that Kyogre is kind of gnarly. Okay, we need that synergy immediately. Sorry, Magnezone, but do we want to get additional fairy synergy? No. We want... I think we want the Pokédoll. Make somebody on the front line a little bit tankier. And then we swap out Magnemite for this. And then we give a Pokédoll to Raichu. And maybe it dashes around. And then Rage is pretty mid, all things considered. So we have a handful of games here to build up our economy. In an attempt to be able to get Magneton back in. Yeah, we got a lot of different synergies. Human synergy is gonna help. Yeah, we just gotta win one, right? Wishy-Washy goes down immediately. Regirock's doing its thing. Electabuzz pushed people in the back line. I don't know. We do have two boys living. That human synergy is helping. I don't know if we restore enough. We do. We restore enough. We just gotta win one. Just gotta win one. Shinx would be incredible instead of like Graveler, right? I mean, it's a big friend. If we can get Shinx on board, I think we roll for it. I think we roll down Shinx. And then we try to get Luxio. Because that will replace something. Kid, don't care about. We will do this to get Shinx on board. And then you can go ahead and replace Flaffy, I think. Yeah, 110 on the Flaffy. Damage to the target. It's just damage. We're replacing Flaffy immediately with Shinx. Does it have Fairy synergy, though? Because I don't want to lose Fairy. Give us the Muscle Band on somebody. No, you do not. You do give us Light, though, is the problem with Flaffy. Raichu is really quite nice. Graveler, you are actually common, right? You're a common 2-star? But you give us Rock synergy with Reggie. Do I care about that? I could. You know what? We swap up and see what happens. Or we don't. Well, it all comes down to this. We'll see what happens if this team's got the moxie to be able to turn it around. So far, it's going interestingly. We are... And that's a victory. That is a victory. We didn't even need the freaking Luxio. All right. First place, ladies and gentle ladies. That's it. That was it. That was absolutely it. Congrats on that. So the electric team worked. I think if we had faced a rear line Tyranitar that was real nasty, we would have gotten clobbered. But honestly, not bad. And plus, we stacked up a ton of batteries, giving the whole team just a ridiculous cooldown. And the Raichu was just as deadly as I was hoping it was going to be. So there we go. First place on the ELO, plus some additional EXP, and we raise our ELO slightly to plus 13. We'll take that. We'll take that 100% of the time. New title, Vanquisher, win a ranked match. Let's go. Let's open up a boosty in celebration. Yo, love and open up the boosties. Corphish, Fido, Gulpin, Uxie, Mimikyu busted. In pain. Love it. Litten, Sighing, Raboot, Braviary, Dragonair is joyous, and the Zygarde 10% form also in pain. Yo, is it trying to tell me something? Game, are you trying to say something? Anyway, thank you so much for everybody that's been here today. We've been playing a little bit of the Pokemon Auto Chess. Really been enjoying it lately. Haven't had a lot of time to get into stuff like Pal World or whatnot because I just got too much going on IRL. But thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. To all my phonies, hey, how you doing? To my jabronis, good to see ya. And to my Mahonies, dude. Thank you very much, Electric Eel. I appreciate it. Also, very nice thematic name with the last run that we did. Thank you. See you guys later on the very next episode of the Hecky Heckin' Foxhound Show. Good night, everybody.